We're here on the iLok booth, and it's the AES show day number 2. And Andrew Kirk here is going to tell us about a new non-hardware based, non-computer based authorization system for iLok, which I believe is a new cloud-based system you have, which is an alternative, so the existing options are still available.
That's correct.
Okay, so what's the story?
So on Tuesday earlier this week, we announced iLok Cloud, which is something we've been working on for over a year to allow customers, or our customers, publishers, to implement at a new activation location. So today you have iLok, some customers also use machine activation, and now they'll be able to add iLok Cloud activation as a location. So once implemented, users will be freely able to choose the locations that are allowed by the publishers. So you'll always be able to choose iLok if you want. If they supported machine, you may or may not be able to use the machine, and you'll be able to use iLok Cloud once publishers implement it. So we've announced, and we're shipping the SDK later this month to publishers so they can begin implementing, and I think you'll start to see applications use this technology in early 2018. So around the damn time frame, you should be hearing from some of our clients. They're very excited about this.
And apparently it makes it very easy to move from one machine to another.
It does. It also makes it easy to demo. So think about, I want to demo some products. I have to buy an iLok to demo. We realize that's not optimal. So the ability to demo without an iLok is something that's really important for the community, and the user base. So that's important as well. Also, instant access. So if I buy a product, I want to be able to download it and use it immediately. Well, you've got to wait for Amazon or whoever to deliver your iLok. That takes days and adds frustration. So the ability to instantly use the product is an advantage. We've been talking to many users here. They still really love their iLoks and the convenience, portability. Some of them say, it's the only physical manifestation of all the dollars I've spent on my plugins is kind of in this iLok. So a lot of people like the iLok and will continue to use it. But I can give you a demo of iLok Cloud if you guys like to see that.
Yes, please do.
So we've got a delay plugin here. Rather not review the plugin, but it's called, our sample plugin's called Thunder Chicken. And we have one called Nimbus Chicken because it's cloud enabled. So I'm going to launch Nimbus Chicken here and just double click it. And it's going to come up with a similar activation experience that a Pro Tools user might see. It says, okay, activate. And I'm just going to go here and I'm going to activate. And it's going to ask me to log in. So I'm going to put in my credential and log in. And now it's going to say, would you like to open a cloud session? And this is still our beta, so it's very wordy, kind of explains a lot. It will be far easier this when we ship. And so now it's opening a cloud session, and the cloud session's open. And now the application will run. And here it comes. There it is in all its glory. The nice thing is, if, for example, I had this plugin and I had 50 other plugins in the cloud, I don't have to sign in for each one. I sign in and it will grab all the licenses that are cloud enabled that are available in my account. It will grab them and activate them to the cloud automatically. So it's a very seamless, just log in once. In addition, similar to the way that many are familiar with Pro Tools First or East West, with East West or Pro Tools First, you simply log into My Avid or My Sounds Online, and you don't really need to even sign into iLok or use your iLok credential. They actually make it for you on the back end. So you'll start to see implementation like that where users don't have to have a My Avid and an iLok account. We're looking to make that more seamless for them.
So do you have to use your iLok manager to transfer your authorizations from your hardware iLok to the cloud before you start?
No, this is fully automated. You don't configure anything. It's auto-configured.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah, magic, exactly.
And no more cost.
What?
And no additional cost if you already have the iLok?
At this time, we're not anticipating any additional costs. There's some features that users have asked us for that if we implement, we may charge a little bit extra for those kinds of features, but we anticipate that the idea is to give our customers choice and users choice about how they use the products. And we realize there's different markets and different market needs, so we want to meet those needs. So we're really excited about this. In fact, one question that many have asked it requires it's cloud, so this is actually talking to the internet at a certain interval.
Yes.
And when I flew here several days ago, we went to the airport in San Francisco and I started Nimbus Chicken on the free Wi-Fi at the airport. Then I switched to our MiFi, which is this MiFi. Then when I got on the airplane, I switched to the internet on the airplane, all with the same cloud connection, iLok cloud connection, seamless. I was using this the entire way from San Francisco to New York.
Yeah.
Alan was playing his, he's got a similar test application, which is a little more robust. It's a first-person shooter game, so he was playing that the whole flight as well. So it was kind of really nice for us to see, we're kind of getting out of the beta stage. It was really nice to see that the services are that robust.
Okay, and so that means if you end up doing a gig in the middle of the jungle somewhere with no Wi-Fi, you can still take your hardware dongle and carry on.
That's the idea, yeah. The iLok is still available. And we've, the iLok 3 is very robust and, ready for the jungle.
Thanks, Andrew, that's brilliant.
Thanks for stopping by.